Hey guys, it is Branby539 here, and I wanted to make a new series today because I like to talk, and I thought that this would be a nice way to talk, like playing Minecraft, which is one of my favorite games, and it'd be a nice way to entertain you guys while I talk because I get philosophical at times, and so I really like to get my thoughts out there about certain things, and what better way to do that while playing a game? Well, talking to you guys. So, what I mean is basically certain things happen to me in everyday life, and I like to talk about it, and I like to know people's opinions, like what's right and what's wrong, because the line between what's right and what's wrong is, how do we put this? It's very thin. It really depends on the type of person that you are, and so I'm not going to be talking about any, worldly events right now, like gun control or anything. I'm going to be talking about, just everyday life for me and what I think is okay and what I don't think is okay, because I like to hear people's opinions, and I think I have some pretty stable viewers, and I just want to see what you guys think is right or wrong. And if some of you people don't like to watch videos where a person just plays Minecraft and talks, because that's what this series is basically going to be, Philosocraft, whatever the hell. Just you'll see the thumbnail, it'll be my avatar thinking in the thumbnail, and you don't have to watch this. If you like to hear people talking, you like opinions, then please stay tuned. Anyway, so what I'm going to do basically in this series is just talk and play Minecraft, because Minecraft is relaxing as I don't know, seriously, this is like therapy to me. I love playing Minecraft, unless I'm doing it competitively, of course, and I want to talk about things. So what I want to talk about today is something that happened to me on my bus. You see, it's kind of hard to talk like this and play at the same time. Oof, whatever, I'll deal with it. Anyway, I was on my bus today, and I'll tell you guys, I'm a pretty rowdy kid. I'm usually the one that talks. I always start crazy stuff. I like having fun on the bus because the bus rides are boring, and you want to have fun for people. So yeah, I'm that type of kid. If you don't like kids like that, then I'm sorry, because that's what I'm like. And so today I was really tired, and so I started falling asleep, because the past 2 weeks have been really crazy for me since I've been trying to get back into the swing of YouTube, and I've been making a music video for my school, and I've been writing scripts and machinemas for you guys, and so it's been a little stressful, but it's I like being stressed. I like being stressed because it gets me to do things. And so I was on my bus. I put my head back like this, my head was back on the seat. I started falling asleep, and basically my friend Dan comes up and karate chops me in the Adam's apple. If you guys don't know, my Adam's apple is huge, and here's the thing about huge Adam's apples. They feel pain a lot more, I think, than normal Adam's apples, because whenever someone hits me in the Adam's apple, it hurts like a motherfucker, especially when I'm tired. So what I did is I jumped over my friend Martin, who I was sitting in the seat with. Dan wasn't doing this to get angry at me, because I don't think that I'm some kid that gets bullied. That's definitely not it. We always fuck around, and I always mess with him. But what happened is he was trying to fuck with me, mess around with me at the wrong time. And so I was really pissed, and I was just stressed out. And so I jumped over my friend Martin, went up to Dan basically, and bitch slapped him. Now, his brother came in, who's a junior. Dan's a freshman, but he's significantly bigger than me and could destroy me. But he was laughing his ass off. He wouldn't destroy me. He's not like that. He just loves to fuck with me. And so Dan's older brother, Chris, comes in and kind of breaks it up. And this whole time I'm cursing, because I'm really angry. I was just trying to fall asleep, and you guys, like a bear, you don't mess with someone when they're sleeping or tired, because it's a sign that they're just not in the mood. It's a sign that they need rest. And even messing with them, trying to talk to them while they're sleeping is bad enough. But literally going up to them and actually physically messing with them just makes it all that much worse. And so I'm cussing him, I'm getting really angry at him, and he's about to get off the bus, and he's like, are we cool, man? Are we cool? And I'm like, yeah, whatever the fuck, just get the fuck off the bus. I was pissed, because you just don't do that. And so he gets off the bus, and I have a few friends. They're major instigators, and look at these like glitches, and they're like trying to get me riled up because the type of friends that I have, like, they love to see reactions out of people. So they're like, Brandon, isn't he such a dick? And like I'm venting and I'm feeding into it. It wasn't until later that I noticed it. Anyway, so whatever. The bus, we get at the last stop on our bus, and this one blonde girl stands up. She's like a freshman. I don't want to put any names. The only reason why I put my friend Dan's name in there is because I know he'd be cool with this. I love the guy to death. It's just like it really pissed me off today. Anyway, so this girl stands up and she's like, "Well, that was fucking annoying." And I look at her and I'm like, what are you talking about?" And like, mind you, I'm still pissed. Like I'm really angry they just did that. That he was basically able to get away with fucking with me, and like there was nothing I could do. Like I was really pissed. And she's like, "Well, you had a fucking tantrum and you kept on swearing and saying the word fuck. You were like a child." Okay, first of all, woman, you had nothing to do with the situation. You were like you had nothing to do with it. Why did you have to say something like that? It was not need to be said, and you already see that I'm pissed. So I turn around and I'm like, "Well, then get the fuck off the bus." Because it's like, who the fuck are you? Why do you care? And so she gives me a bunch of dirty looks and she gets off the bus. And my friends are still trying to instigate me. They're like, "Oh, Brand's getting all sassy." And they're just trying to fuck with me. And like, I break away from them because I know exactly what they're doing at this point. I'm like, yeah, they're just trying to get me pissed off, so I do more shit. And I just got home and I fumed a bit. And was that a zombie? That's a zombie somewhere. Oh, hello, good sir. Anyway, so I get off the bus, I get home, and I start thinking about it. Like, I really want to get pissed. I really, like, want to go up to Dan, like, maybe, like, give him a piece of my mind, or that girl, and, like, just start all that shit. But then I thought about it, like, if you guys don't know something about me, I try to be calm. I try to, like, create as little conflict as possible, because I hate conflict. It doesn't solve anything, in my opinion. I'm a very passive person. And so I think about it, and I'm like, alright, tomorrow I'll go up to Dan, and I'll tell him, "Dude, I'm sorry that I flipped out. We're cool. Just don't mess with people when they're sleeping, because that's obviously a line that you just don't cross." And that's what I'd say to him. And to that girl, I wouldn't say anything to her. In fact, if she turned around to me and started talking to me, I'd be like, honestly, you should have mind your own fucking business. I mean, like, you had nothing to do with that whole situation, and you were just a bystander freshman that just... I'm a sophomore, by the way, so that makes it worse on her. That turns around, she's like some preppy girl, and she turns around and she's like... She says all this shit that was annoying, that I annoyed her. It's like, no one cares about your input. You're not helping the situation when it's already bad. So, that's how I feel about the whole situation. And I know that this seems, like, weird to you guys. You guys are probably, like, watching this, listening to this, like, why the hell, like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know if this is gonna be entertaining. I hope it is, in a way. I feel that this is something different, and I like to talk. So, I want people's opinions. Do you think it's, like, okay that I say this? Do you think it was, like, off of me to turn around and, like, bitch slap Dan and say all those things to that girl? Because I don't know, like you can never really judge if something's right or wrong unless it's like the masses. Like you guys notice that, like, what's right or wrong is usually voted on. It's always voted on by the masses. The masses choose if something was okay or if something wasn't. And so that's like why I'm asking you guys. Like, did I handle the situation as best as I could have? Did I do something wrong? Like, obviously, I didn't want to flip out. I usually never flip out. It's just I've been so stressed lately, and I like being stressed, but I also have my tipping point. And so yeah, that's what happened with me. And I think that's honestly a good part to end this little episode off here. I don't really have too much food. I have been paying attention to everything else. I wasn't able to find any animals on the road, so it's a bit like I'm not doing too well here. But this series is just going to be me wanting to know what you guys think. And by the way, this is on hardcore, of course, because I've been playing regular Minecraft for so long. If I can't, like, survive at least, like, a really long time on hardcore, then I don't know what I've been doing on this game. Anyway, yeah, guys, just tell me what you think. And I think that that's a good stop for this episode. I will make these videos. They won't be scheduled or anything. It will just be when shit happens and I feel like talking about it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this appealed to some type of audience. If it didn't, then please don't rate my whole channel on it. I have much more entertaining stuff. Just saying. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.